Hey everyone, Serge from Discovering Destinations, and today we have a great vlog for you, a great destination that we want to share. The name of the place is called Marvão. And I want to slow this vlog down, which is not typical from our other vlogs. For number one, Marvão is a very small village. It's not even a city. It only has about 600 inhabitants. And number two is I want to give Marvão the respect it deserves because it's a very well-kept, fortified medieval city. We're going to be focusing on how to get to Marvão, how to drive in Marvão, how to get around, and also kudos to Ellie who did a tremendous job with the blog. We now have our blog live on our website. The link is in the description. In addition to that, if you want to go to our website, which is discoveringdestinations.com, under the Europe tab, you select Portugal, and Marvão is going to be right there, along with the other cities that we visited. In case you were wondering about how we discovered Marvão, at work I had a habit of taking screenshots of travel images from my screensaver. And about 1 month before heading to Portugal, I saw this image of Marvão. I fell in love immediately. When I looked on Google Maps, I saw that it was possible to incorporate it into our road trip itinerary. And the rest is history. I felt like sharing this detail as it's so simple, yet it may inspire you to keep a lookout for your hidden gem prior to setting off on your next trip. Okay, let's get back to the vlog. Sometimes the thought of driving in a different country, a different city, a different continent can be a bit scary. But rest assured that driving in Portugal, from our experience, we left Lisbon, we made our way to Porto, and from Porto to Marvão. For the most part, everything was smooth sailing. Sure, you get the odd small village, small city where you have very narrow streets that you have to take care of. So you do have to take care of sometimes with the mirrors on both sides. But if that stresses you out, then just add the vehicle insurance. That way you have the peace of mind. The really cool thing about driving from Porto to Marvão is that you're going to get a bit of a change of scenery. You're going to start seeing some olive trees. And you're also going to start seeing a lot of fortified cities. So you're going to have hilltops. And it's not just Marvão, there's also other medieval villages that exist in that region. For example, Castelo Branco. So when we booked our hotel in Marvão, the hotel that we were staying at gave us a bit of a heads up before reaching Marvão and gave us a specific address for dropping off the vehicle, because it told us that Google Maps doesn't necessarily distinguish between regular streets with pedestrian streets. And as you're going to see in this video, oh my God, can you imagine the confused look on my face when I saw that pedestrian street? But rest assured, we eventually found the parking space. It was just tucked over on the left-hand side. After parking the car, we got a really nice glimpse and first impression from Marvão's landscape. Then we checked into our B&B. We chose to stay at the Estalagem de Marvão. In retrospect, it was a great place with welcoming owners. We enjoyed staying there, which is why we feel comfortable recommending it to you. So you're going to find our Hotels.com affiliate link in the description. We're also going to add the car rental affiliate link there too. And in case you didn't know, when you use these links for your bookings, we get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. You can even try it for yourselves if you like. Whether you use our link or you go directly on the site for booking, the price is the same. And since Ellie and I are fully dedicated to discovering destinations, these small commissions will go a long way, because they're going to help us continue blogging, vlogging about other destinations that we've been to, which will in turn hopefully help you plan for your next trip. After settling into our room, we decided to go for a quick walk to discover the area. We were so grateful that it was a sunny day and managed to get some pretty amazing views from the top of the mountain.
Tudo bom com você? Tudo bem? Não?
One of the first things that I did was pinpoint the exact location of the castle. If you remember, that screenshot on my work computer is what got us here. And when I saw that view, it was pretty much identical to the image from my computer. Not that I had any doubts, but sometimes the images and reality can be quite different. After our walk, we found a bar for a quick drink. Then we went to see the sunset before heading off to dinner. After a few rainy days in Porto, the clear sky was well received. The sunset was magnificent, and the view was optimal since we were at the top of the fortified city, so we saw every single detail. It was really cool to see the transformation of colors as the sun was going down. We asked our B&B owner for restaurant recommendations, and Dom Manuel was one of them.
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Já tem chave do seu quarto?
Já.
If you saw our Porto video, you may remember that we made some dish recommendations for typical dishes in Porto. Well, Marvão is no different because it has traditional Alentejo cuisine, which features hearty dishes such as migas, which is a mixture of breadcrumbs with meat. They also serve a really good lamb stew. And we were also familiar with another dish called porco alentejana, which is a mix of pork meat and mussels in a delicious sauce. Having both had this dish before, I knew that Ellie wouldn't share it with me, which is why we ordered our own portion. Oh my god, it was even better than the version that we had in the Portuguese restaurant back home. The next morning, I woke up before Ellie because I wanted to get some shots of the sunrise. And if it was going to be anything like the sunset, I knew it was going to be special. By the way, I shoot with a Nikon D750 and as of late with a Nikon Z8. So if you want to collaborate or purchase one of my images for print, feel free to check out my portfolio on Shutterstock or get in touch with me. The city was so quiet in the morning, I was able to roam without another soul in the streets. I took some great shots of the sunrise, and even once the sun had risen, the light was still optimal for picture taking, so I continued exploring the fortified city. Actually, here are a couple of shots that I took. After my morning photo session, I went back to the hotel, met up with Ellie, had breakfast, and since we still had a bit of time before checking out, we decided to visit the Marvão Castle. Hi guys. So we just bought our tickets to the Marvão Castle. Not really tickets, it's just a little receipt. Super cheap, it's like €3 for 2 people. And I don't think there's any time limits. We can just spend as much time as we want there. So let's go check it out. A bit of history on the Marvão Castle. It's actually a medieval castle in the Porto Alegre district of Portugal. The castle is situated on a rocky outcrop overlooking the surrounding countryside and offers panoramic views of the Serra de Salmamede mountains. I hope I pronounced that correctly because I got a bit of flack on my Portuguese accent in some of the previous vlogs. As sources describe, the castle dates back to the 9th century, when it was initially constructed by the Moors. It was later expanded and fortified by the Christians in the 13th century. The castle played a strategic role in defending the region against invading forces and served as a stronghold for various rulers throughout its history. Today, Marvão Castle is a popular touristic attraction and a symbol of the town's rich history. For a small fee, you can explore the castle grounds, walk along the fortified walls, and climb to the top of the keep for stunning views of the surrounding landscape. Discovering the castle was amazing because we felt like we just kept going higher and higher to get the optimal view. The castle is also home to a small museum showcasing artifacts and exhibits related to its history. If you're a music enthusiast, you may want to know that the village is also known for its annual music festival, which attracts musicians and music lovers from around the world. Overall, Marvão Castle is a must-visit destination for history enthusiasts, architecture lovers, and anyone looking to experience the beauty and charm of Portugal's medieval past. I probably mentioned this at some point, but Marvão has a population of approximately 600 people, making it a peaceful and quiet destination for those of you looking to escape the hustle and bustle of the city life. And after visiting Lisbon and Porto, Ellie and I both enjoyed the quiet downtime that Marvão had to offer. Another cool thing about Marvão is that it's located roughly 4 kilometers from the Spanish border, making it a great transition if you wanted to visit Spain. Don't think for a second that thought didn't cross my mind. Also, if you're an outdoor enthusiast and love biking or hiking, you're gonna love Marvão and the Alentejo region. We even met couples that were biking from one fortified village to another. How cool is that? As you can see from our video footage, Marvão is mostly cobblestone streets. If you're planning on going to Marvão and you're wondering what to bring as your wardrobe, Ellie actually made a list of recommended items on our blog.
So we're leaving Marvão. It's a sad day. Wish I could have spent a couple more days here, but sometimes you just have to keep going. Definitely a place that I would want to come back. If not for this place, the region, because it looks really, really cool. Hope you guys liked it too.
Alright everyone, as we reach the end of today's vlog, we wanted to take a moment to express our gratitude for joining us on this journey. It's been an absolute pleasure broadcasting our Marvão footage, and we're so thankful that we shared it with each and every single one of you. We hope that through watching this vlog, that you were able to see the joy and beauty in even the simplest of destinations. Whether you enjoyed discovering the Marvão Castle, the sunrise, the sunset, learning about a new dish, we hope that this inspired you today to embrace the world and find your hidden gem for your next trip. Remember that life is a precious gift and that each day is an opportunity to create great memories, learn something new, and grow as individuals. So as we part ways today, I encourage you to go out into the world with a spirit of kindness, gratitude, and curiosity. Thank you for being part of this community, for your enthusiasm, your support, and your comments. I look forward to our next adventure together. Until then, take care, stay positive, and never stop discovering. Goodbye for now, and we'll catch you in the next vlog. If you liked this video, go on ahead and hit the thumbs up and click on the subscribe and bell for notifications about our next vlog.